Hi guys, it's Hannah again, and I'm here to practice yoga, getting ready for my yoga class tonight. And so I'm sharing a little bit of my process for getting ready. So this is part 2 because I was trying to start the video earlier and then my husband called, so I had to stop and start again. So we're going to start with a grounded flow, and we're listening to a baby cry. We're listening to Spotify, a playlist called the Yoga Playlist of Month. So I like to listen to like new yoga music, so that I can always like update and change my playlist that I play like in class, so that we have new music regularly, so it's not always just the same thing. So, without further ado, we're gonna start on our backs, and so I'm gonna fix my back to where it's at a different angle. So, one moment, please. It's always difficult to know exactly like how it's gonna show up on camera. So, like I said, this is not a scripted or prepared yoga video. It's more of a impromptu glimpse into the life of a yoga teacher. So, alright, so let's begin on our backs. I'm grabbing my yoga bolster. And we're going to start in supported fish pose. So, hey, what'd you do with my belt? Aw, hi, Dolly. So, supported fish pose, and I'm using my belt because I'm gonna do a hip opener. The reason I'm doing a hip opener is, number one, I've got kind of a tight back going on, and number two, I feel like it'll help relieve some stress emotionally and physically. So I'm doing a supported hip opener. So what you can do is take your belt, wrap it around your hips, and then wrap it under your feet, and then tie it. Ow! You pinched me. Ouchies. And then tie it up to where it just kind of creates a little bit more of a back bend for you. And then I have my 2 blocks under my knees on the second setting. And then I'm going to take my yoga bolster. I have it horizontal behind my low back, and I'm just going to drape my torso. Just going to drape my torso over the bolster, and the goal, like I'm trying to get to where my shoulders can lay just kind of open. Well, that's not comfortable, so I'm backing out just a little bit. So just laying here in this pose. Focusing on breath, letting go of any effort in this pose. Noticing how my body feels. I'm noticing kind of like a discomfort in my neck. So I'm realizing that the way I have my bolster is not working. Hi, baby. I'm going to change my bolster to where it's on the long side, so the end comes up against my low back, and then I gently drape my back over it. Okay, so this feels a little better to me because my head is supported and it's not so much of an upper back bend. So just breathing. I was listening to, hey, don't climb over me right now. No, was listening to Rolf Gates talk about yoga, and I don't want you to climb over me right now, baby. No. So Rolf Gates was saying, ow! I had to take off my glasses. Crack my glasses. No, leave the glasses alone. So Rolf Gates was saying the poses of yoga are just the postures. Yoga is how you do the postures. So where's your awareness? What is your attention on? And are you trying to over control the posture, or are you overexerting in the posture? And so being able to reflect on the mind, that's what yoga is, being able to reflect on what's going on internally as you practice, and then trying to get to this place of as Rolf Gates calls it, effortlessness. Kind of hard to do when you have a baby crawling all over you. Can you stop? Can you stop? I will get you. Hi. You want me to get your belly? Hey, we're not crawling on the couch right now. Can you just cuddle with me? Just snuggle? That's all I want. So, I think something I'm learning more from being a mom than from yoga is just kind of regardless of how I feel, unconditional love is something that requires a lot of effort, and sometimes I feel not good, sometimes I feel tired and overwhelmed and stressed out, and like I just want to rest and relax and do my own thing for a while, and yet, she still needs me. And so how do I provide the love and sustenance that she needs when I am overexerted? And so today I've been contemplating that. Rolf Gates says, there's nothing better than the miracle of family. As she puts her booty in her face. There's nothing better than the miracle of family, but they do challenge you so much. They challenge you in ways that you do not expect until you become a parent. And Rolf Gates says, our family is like a mirror. It shows us the impact of our actions on other people, and that impact happens 2 feet away from our nose, which means, the people that we love most can be hurt by our actions the most. And although, sometimes it's not our intention to hurt our family with things that we say or do. Hey, can you stop? I will get your belly. gosh, get off me. Can you stop? So we're, what was I saying? The impact of your actions happens 2 feet away from your face, which means, the people that we love most can receive kind of the worst of us sometimes. And so how do we control that? How do we keep from hurting the people that we love the most? I think in, the spiritual yoga world, I don't know, can't think of a good word, but it means, regular self-reflection can help us stay aware of our actions and help us measure the impact of our actions on others and reduce the ignorance. Reduce the ignorance of our actions. And so another thing is, reflecting on the mind. Reflecting on the mind helps us to refrain from reacting poorly. It helps us to take a moment, take a breath before we react in anger or frustration. It helps us to prevent unnecessary suffering and unnecessary pain on ourselves and others. So I'm just going to breathe into that. And noticing kind of the tension that is built up in the back of my neck. And so as I breathe, I'm going to turn my neck side to side to try to release a little more of that tension. Just letting my body know that it's safe and okay to relax right now and to let go. Now I'm feeling the desire to kind of expand through the rib cage, so I'm going to interlace my fingers, pressing my palms up and overhead, and then gently allow the arms to reach up over my head, really pressing out as I try to roll my shoulders down, which means broadening through the collarbones as I press up. And I have a couch right over my head, so I feel my hands pressing into that couch. And that counter pressure seems to kind of be helping get a little bit deeper into the muscle tension in my shoulders. It actually feels quite pleasant. So I'm going to breathe into that. The core aspect of yoga is breath. Breath work regulates the nervous system as you practice the poses. It helps you sink deeper into the benefits of each pose. Bringing my hands to heart center, I'm setting an intention for this practice. Inhale, sitting up, releasing the bind of your belt or strap. Bringing the knees together. Remove your bolster or cushion. We're going to move into a hip lift, which counterbalances the fish pose we just did. So laying on your back, the hands tuck in close to the hips, palms face down. The knees are lifted towards the sky. The heels are on the ground, close into the hips. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, the middle back, and the upper back. Keeping the chin centered. Exhale, lowering the hips back down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lift. No milkies right now. Mama's busy. You want to cuddle? You can hold me. I know you want to. I know. Pressing the hips up. On your next time, lift up and hold. Keep moving. Now. How are you, baby? And let's move into a twist. So dropping the knees over to the left. The hands to the twist. This is probably going to have to be the last pose for now. Oh, hey. Can we just stay like that? Okay. No one's removing my face. Thanks. Turning the chin to the right. Relax as best as you can. Stop, please. Inhale, lifting the knees, dropping them over to the right. Turn the chin to the left. Honey. Hey. My love. Mommy's busy. I know. Inhale, knees back to center. Coming into happy baby. Can you be a happy baby for the last pose? Press the heels out away from the body. In this grounded straddle pose, you can wrap the hands around the backs of the knees or the backs of the shins or around the peace fingers of the toes. Wrap the peace fingers around the toes, rather. Hey. Wherever you are, press the heels away from the body. The knees can also be bent here. And you can still press the knees up to the sky with the knees bent. I know. Just a minute. I know you want milkies. I know. You have milkies in just a minute. My little dentist. I love you. You're so silly. guys. Let's finish this up in reclined constructive rest. That's what it's called. So the feet walk away from one another. Heels rest on the outside of the mat. So the feet are about 2 feet away, 2 feet wide, and then allowing the knees to fall in towards one another. This is a nice hip closer that can complement the hip openers that we did today. Just breathing. Since I don't have time for a longer yoga practice right now, I'm just going to show you guys some more poses that you can try out of the book. So, I really love this gentle yoga flow. So you start in Shavasana, and then you can have a seated easy seat, moving into a seated spinal twist, and then using the support of a chair to do a supported forward bend with the knees bent in like an easy seat, supported forward fold, and you can do a supported child's pose and supported spinal twist, where you rest on your side on your bolster, and then legs up the wall pose. And then we did this one, the reclined bound angle. And another one that I wanted to do was reclined big toe, which I'll show you guys really quick, and then I've got to end the video. I know, Pumpkin. Come here. Reclined big toe. Where is it? Reclined big toe. That's it right there, the second one. So basically you have one leg along the ground and then the other leg is lifted up towards the sky, and you wrap your peace fingers around the big toe. And then you do that on both sides. There's another reclined twist that I really like, and it's this one down here. Let's see. Yeah, the first twist where the legs are kind of like in a running position, and you use your arms to support each leg. So like if you're twisting towards the right side of your body, your right hand rests on the left bent knee, and then the left hand grabs onto the right ankle, which is behind your back. So both knees are bent. So it's a bit of a more intermediate twisting posture, but it can feel really good in the hips, which was kind of what I was going for to restore the hips. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me. And I'm sorry about the cranky, fussy baby. I hope you guys can enjoy this video anyway. Bye. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.